Today I will show you how to make this crazy fractal noise transition. Yo, it's Povikas here, and real quick guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Povikas and I've been a video editor for over 7 years now, and I also run a crazy video editing website called povikas.com where I have insane video editing presets that always help me edit insane edits and add absolutely crazy visuals in literally a couple of seconds. So I would 100% recommend to check it out. It's probably one of the best video editing websites out there, and my website with all of my presets will be linked in the description. But anyways, let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so here I have a bunch of clips of Yeet just doing whatever he wants to do, I don't even know. And the most important part is to find your transition point. So for me, the transition point is right between these two clips. So what you actually need to do now is take your second clip that you're going to be transitioning into and just drag it backwards. So I'm gonna actually drag it somewhere here. We're doing this because we are going to add the fade on this clip. So what you have to do now is right click here, go to new, solid, and make sure it's black and press OK. And now what you can do is just press Ctrl Shift D to cut the layer and delete there. And you can actually make the length of this however you want. I'm just gonna make it almost the full clip, so like this. And what you need to do on the black solid layer is add fractal noise. And here you can make the fractal type any of these dynamics. I'm just gonna pick the normal one, and I like to make the noise type to spline, although others work as well. And at the start I like to make the contrast to 670, and I like to keyframe it, and I like to make the brightness to 119, and I like to keyframe. And now let's go to transform, and here I'm gonna crank this up a lot, so I'm gonna make it to like 670. If you're thinking, okay, but because why is this white? This is actually okay because it's going to blend right in. And let's go and keyframe the evolution, and now we can start messing around. And now let's go to this point where we are going to be transitioning into, and press U, and we will see all of the keyframes we just made. And I like to make the brightness here to 20. As you can see, these kind of like inks start to pop out. That looks pretty cool. Well, now let's go to the ending of our black solid layer. Don't mind the clip here, and I'm gonna make the contrast something like 167, and the brightness to -67, and the evolution to 180. So it's going to look like this, which just makes everything go to black. Now the black is what we want because that's going to reveal the clip. And now we can select all of the keyframes we just made and press F9. And now let's select only the contrast and go to the graph editor. Now I'm really lazy with these, so I like to just sometimes make it this something like this. It doesn't have to be a huge graph difference. Unless you can even make it like less of an impact and maybe stand this out a little bit like that. And you can go out of there, and the most important one is to go to the brightness graph editor. So let's just do that. Oh yeah, make sure you have edit value graph selected, and here I like to drag this point down a lot and drag this one a bit further here and drag this point down a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and drag this point a little bit up and forward like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And let's go out of the graph editor, and I don't really mess around with the evolution. It's just going to rotate it a little bit, but yeah, I don't really care. And now what you need to do is go to this toggle switches and modes and make sure this pops up, and go to your second clip, the one you're transitioning onto, and press here and make it Luma inverted mate. And yeah, here you have it. It is really cool, very easy to make. And another thing you can actually do is add a transition like energy, shake, whatever, you know, some distortion here. So to do that, you need to press Ctrl Y and have this pop up, and you can place it on top of the black solid. And now let's go to animation presets, user presets, and I'm going to be adding some impacts from my newest ultimate impact bundle, which includes 2 of the greatest impact presets you could possibly find. Those are my impact presets pack and my impact presets v2 pack, which is my newest pack. And with this ultimate impact bundle, you actually get over 50 crazy impact presets, so I definitely recommend to check it out. But anyways, what you can just do is go to impact presets v2, for example, and just drag and drop anything. So let's just drag and drop darkness impact, and darkness impact is just going to look amazing. So let's just keep moving forward now. So let's go back to the black solid layer that we had our fractal noise, press Ctrl D, and I want to show you this effect in different scenarios. So for example, let's do it on this clip. So let's go to the first third clip, press on the none, and let's make it to Luma inverted mate. And let's select the clip in the black solid layer and just put it to where we want the transition to start. So that is going to look amazing. But what we can do for this transition point is press Ctrl Y again. Oh, this adjustment layer is red now. Okay, that's kind of weird. And for this adjustment layer, I'm gonna go back to impact presets and I'm going to add distortion impact. And this is going just to look absolutely crazy, just like that. I absolutely love this combination with impact presets, and you can actually make these combinations way wilder. So let's press Ctrl D on the black solid layer and put it onto the other transition. What matters is we go here to the fourth clip and go to Luma inverted mate. And on this layer, we can actually press Ctrl Y. I'm going to be adding one of my favorite effects from this Ultimate Impact bundle, which is pop. And with pop added, let's just wait, it's gonna look like that. So that is really cool. And yeah, guys, that's it for the sequence. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. And also, guys, as a thank you gift for watching this video and supporting the channel, I have to let you know that you can actually use code IMPACT to save $5 off on the Ultimate Impact bundle. But anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. If you have any questions, then please let me know. But anyways, it was fun. Have a fun and productive day. See ya.